Neither here nor there.
And the revs are up. And the gates down here for the senior 40 plus. And it looks like it's going to be the number 33 heading into the first turn. That's going to be Chris Kiefer.
Kiefer with a great start on that Yamaha. So, all right, that's the first part of the puzzle there. Get out front. Now, can you manage to stay out front? Kiefer sorting those lines out. There's the number 1, Mike Brown, in fourth. Looking for Jeff Emig on that 47 machine, and he's mid-pack. He is literally at the end of the 10 commandments, so Jeff Emig going to have a ton of work to do just outside of the top 10. We'll try to get you some names to see where everyone else is. But right now, it's Chris Kiefer.
And it looks like we just had a pass for second. Going into Storyland.
And I think anytime you line up with somebody like Mike Brown, if you find yourself in front of him, if you grab that whole shot, try to get away as quick as you can, because it's not a matter of if but when Brownie's going to start working his way towards the top. It was about fourth the last time we saw him.
And I believe he is sitting in second. He is. That is the number 1 of Mike Brown.
Lord, good Lord, this man is relentless. He's like, I'm not even going to give you a credit of leading a lap. I'm going to go ahead and take care of business right about
and
now.
Look at that, boys.
Inside. He overjumps Kiefer. Kiefer looks to his right. He's like, seriously? I just want to get credited with leading one lap. But all right, now maybe you latch on, man. See what this hype's all about. He's raced him a few times. He knows what he's all about. So there he is. He hucks the big jump. Fourth to first, 1 lap. Mike Brown, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for playing.
I was like, oh, I'll watch it.
All right.
And this is the question. Let's see what Chris Kiefer is able to do. These two been having a lot of fun talking back and forth on social media. And I know Kiefer, he's a technical rider. He likes to study. He's a test guy. So he's going to pick around, see what Brownie's doing, try to pick up on some lines.
Hey, cool to see Michael Stevenson in the mix there. Ben Riddle is fourth on the number 11 machine, the Texas track builder. He's building a great track right now. Vernon McKitty, Robert Fitch is 6th. Michael Mitchell, Clayton Miller, how about it? Freestone owner there. He's in 8th. Michael Mercer is 9th. Jeff Emig now up to the number 10 spot. So Jeff's got those gold rims. If anybody's going to get the best dressed award, probably going to be Jeff Emig. He looks fresh out there. He's going to have a dirty outfit, though. We'll say that. His little suit's going to be dirty, y'all, okay?
Hey, they say look good, feel good, though. And when you feel good, you ride good. So we'll see Emig now sitting on that bubble spot in the top 10. Look to see him moving forward. And I'm impressed. Chris Kiefer and Mike Brown have already opened up the entire 10 commandments. Oh, Kiefer goes down. Kiefer going through the rut after the 10 commandments. Yep.
There goes Stevenson. He will chuck right around. So he's going to shuffle the deck. Stevenson, Riddle, McKitty, Fitch. Oh, no, that bike. Ooh.
A big puff of white smoke coming out of Kiefer's bike.
For me, leaned over or something like that for a minute, maybe. I don't know. It's not normal.
Yeah, definitely not what you're wanting to see if you are the 33 machine of Chris Kiefer. Not sure how many riders got around him. I think there was only 1 or 2, but we'll see whether that blue crew is able to keep going after that big puff of smoke.
Let's check the lap times when Mike Brown comes by. That is an obnoxious lead. I mean, that is half the property. You have to look all the way across the field to find first and second.
We said it earlier. We saw the B riders running a 152. Brownie on that last lap, a 146, and I expect it to be faster this next time around. Look, a little glance over the shoulder from Brownie. Where'd Kiefer go? And
tough break, though. I hate to see that. I wanted to see Kiefer kind of latch in there, give himself a chance to kind of.
It looked like that's what he was trying to do. He was only about a second and a half behind him, and he was kind of hanging in there. So we'll see if Kiefer's able to remount a charge.
There's Stevenson, and now Ben Riddle hanging tough in third. Vernon McKitty fourth. And that's where it gets interesting. Jeff Emig back there, the gold rims, all black gear, just like he did with the shift gear in 97. Very intimidating situation there when he lined up next to you on the Kawasaki. And he'll just methodically start picking his way up there.
And Kevin, Mike Brown's lap time just came in. He dropped a 159 that last time around, so significantly slower than his first lap.
Well, the first laps don't really, that's not a true first lap.
That's fair, yeah.
That's a great lap. A sub 2 minute lap time for a 51-year-old man that's strong. If he stays under 2 minutes, that is a nightmare for everybody else.
That was the kind of lap times we were seeing yesterday in practice for the pro sport group. So Mike Brown, no doubt about it, is on the move on that number 1 machine as he goes tripling through the 10 commandments.
He is absolutely gone. And these are the best laps you're going to see from Mike. He'll do a couple more and just hopefully not have to deal with anybody else. Let them all slug it out back there in 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Back on camera, we do see the number 33 of Chris Kiefer headed towards the 10 commandments. So he's still back on track. He's fighting. Blue crew looks to be okay, so we'll see if Kiefer's able to keep it rolling.
Jeff Emig right behind Kiefer. So Jeff's slowly starting to figure this out. Kiefer went down in this part of the racetrack this very one lap ago. Bike's running good, though. We saw the big white pump of smoke. He'll probably tell you on the podium what actually happened. But you know what? He's having a great week. His kids, a father-son duo, they get to ride together, race together. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, he's moving. Mike Brown, a 1:59, 14 seconds in 2 laps. Come on. And that's Ben Riddle. These are not like who's who. He's 10 years older than everybody else, at least. Clayton Miller, top 10 for him. Good to see him back. Barry Carson in 22nd. By the end of the moto, he'll be 5th. Just something will happen. Barry will just slowly creep up there. Maybe not. He's spotting these guys about 18 years. The numbers are electrical tape on Barry Carson's bike. Of course they are.
I got size 40 shorts on.
Yeah, I don't know if you borrowed Steve Mathis's shorts and you're wearing them. Like, what happened? Who? These shorts are. When you guys watch Jason Wygant on the podium, he's wearing 2 people's shorts. Like, he's literally, there's 2 people. So Emick has, wow, Emick has number 11. Ben Riddle has gone down. Emick's picked him off. He's following Kiefer. Kiefer got him as well. So we're shuffling the deck now.
That's the battle you're watching. The number 96 making a move here, going across the finish line. Is he going to be able to make it stick?
He got Stevenson. Stevenson's got the inside line over the Tunnel of Love. They're married now, so there's no more of that. Cross the starting line. It's the Tunnel of, is dinner ready? That's about all it is.
I put the kids to bed. I'm exhausted
It's
now.
the Tunnel of, is the grass been mowed there, honey? Beat it.
Got New Balance jorts ready. So Fitch making moves, and who you never know. Okay, like Brown is dominant here. There's no doubt about it. But if something were to go wrong, say a bike problem, these riders are setting themselves up to try to be in title contention to take advantage.
Dude, Jeff Emick, he was in 11th place at least on the first lap, and now he is going to be. That's a podium spot right here. That's literally podium directly in front of him on the.
So this will be funny because you've got Kiefer coming through. He just got around Stevenson for 3rd, and then Emick's going to try to follow him. They're all in the 10 Commandments right now. Here's Kiefer on the inside on the 33. So he's, again, made that move on Stevenson. So Kiefer, for the moment, is in 3rd, but you got to watch Fro. There's Emick creeping into the picture. You see those neon or highlighter green boots, as Joe Shimoda described them to us. Highlighter green. Here's Kiefer.
I mean, you can almost see this championship slowly coming into play now. Kiefer has risen to the top. He's dragging Jeff Emick with him. And there's Barry Higgins, or not Barry Carson.
Same thing.
It's the same guy. They both graduated in 1840, so they were the same class. So.
Actually, they didn't have homeschool back then. There just wasn't school.
No, they were schooled in someone's home. Like literally, it was just a house that they all went to.
One-room schoolhouse.
One teacher.
School.
Yeah. So we are watching the number 96. That is Fitch, and that is a top 2 spot now. Kiefer coming back.
Kiefer had that tip over when he was running 2nd. It's been a pretty big journey to get back here to Fitch.
You got to ask him what that white puff is. Is that something he was saving for later on? He went in and just hit the button on people, like the smoke screen?
No. I think the theory was Kellen Brower said that was whatever jet fuel he put in the bike to get that whole shot. And
now
he finally blew it all out there.
Heated the motor up, had to cool it down for a little bit.
You want to protest him, it's gone now. All that fuel has been burned out.
Yep. We have video proof of something, but it's like a Sasquatch. There's Emick. He's tucking in right with.
So that's 4th for Emick. And Fitch holding down 2nd. Robert Fitch, also a longtime pro. And Kiefer right behind him. And they're right behind us in the tower.
Mike Brown only able to open it up to 24 seconds, so I'm not sure the wheels are falling off there from Mike Brown. Come on, man. 24 seconds.
That's
all
what
right, Kevin
when you
Wyndham,
never
we're going to
retire.
call it out, man. You got to come back, and we got to get you back here. We need one man for the job. We need you to come race plus 40 and plus 25. I'm saying it. He was up here. Didn't want. I mean, he didn't commit to it, but he had to go. We got to talk about it. We got to think about it. The wife was like, "We got to think about it." I'm thinking about it for you, man. We need you. America needs you.
Oh, Wyndham. Get Wyndham back out here. That could be a challenge for Brown. Meanwhile, this battle is a 3-rider duel with Fitch holding off Kiefer and Emick. That's a good one. And Emick rolling up. Emick on the 2-stroke, so he's going to get bad starts all week. That's almost a guarantee. And
he might have had a bad gate pick, though. You know what I mean? He might have been 41st gate pick. Look at him. He's hucking it now, though.
Yes.
He tripled, and then skimmed the last 3, I think accidentally because he almost crashed. So, but he's slowly picking this racetrack apart. He knows it's a long, long moto. You don't have to just throw it all away early on.
We're only halfway in. 10 minutes down, 10 minutes to go in this 40-plus. And
I thought they were going to catch Fitch immediately, and he's stepped it up. He's fought off Kiefer. Where is Barry Carson at? There's Scott Metz in 21st. Barry Carson in 19th. Slowly, methodically. He'll have some numbers on the bike by the end of the week. Somebody will gift him some. Maybe we can go fund me for some
Going
for him.
electrical tape with the numbers this year is Barry. So Brown, you can see him cruising over that tunnel of love, but he's lonely. Doesn't have anyone around him.
Nobody loves him right now.
And the battle is on right now between Fitch, Kiefer, and Emig. And I just love the varied backgrounds of the riders in this class. I believe Fitch made a pro national fairly recently, like 2 or 3 years ago at age 40.
Wow.
That was impressive. I think coming out of Colorado. We know Mike Brown's story.
There's the number.
And Kiefer's going to make the pass going over the finish line. Is he going to be able to?
Yeah, Fitch is coming back. We don't have it on screen.
We don't have it on screen, but good pickup there, Jackie, to see him behind the billboards. Kiefer and Fitch going at it with Emig right behind them. And Brown continues to pull away. Then you got Stevenson, Michael Mitchell 6th, Ben Riddle 7th, Michael Mercer 8th, Dennis Stapleton, and Shane Kelleher round out the top 10 as you watch Brown still circulating. Kiefer now in the number 2 spot.
Who is the goggle guy for Jeff Emig? Because it's a big budget for tear-offs. He is just absolutely getting roosted. Watch him right here. He's been tripling here. See if I don't know if he'll do it again this time. There's the double. No way. He cannot do it. Did not get a run at all.
No, I think he got chopped off there at the entrance to the 10 Commandments, so Emig going to have to go back to work. So Chris Kiefer does a lot of work with us. He's our test pilot for Racer X. Oh, Emig's making the move on Fitch as they go into Storyland. And he's on the inside of the tree turn, and he's got 3rd.
So if you're Jeff Emig, you know for the championship's sake, you've got to get Kiefer. You want to get him right here. So that may be the best battle to watch. That's the story we're watching as Mike Brown's already won the 2nd Motos. We're looking at that as well.
It's already clinched.
He's already won that Moto.
He has such a large lead.
He's racing himself like Superman into another day. He's going so fast. He just pulled Lois Lane out of a ditch. This guy's incredible. What a superhero.
We're doing it in combined time. It's like a Tour de France where we take the combined time after each moto.
Yes, you add it up. So he'll come into the next moto with a 24-second lead and the yellow jersey. As the peloton begins to chase down your leader, Michael Brown from Canada by way of Gray, Tennessee.
Maybe it's not the same Mike Brown we know. He's listed as Canada in the program.
It says Canada, like the country, not even a city. He's like the entire half continent of North America. That's where Mike Brown's from, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Kiefer, man, fighting off. He's going to have to fight off Jeff Emig.
This would be fun to watch. Emig versus Kiefer for what would be second
place.
And Robert Fitch back to 4th. Michael Stevenson 5th. And we're trying to find him now.
Yeah, so Jeff Emig started in about 100th place. Kiefer was in 2nd, or got the whole shot. He went down, and here we are. We'll meet in the middle. Check that 500 out. That guy raced that bike in 93, that KX 500.
Yeah.
Same as my little brother. He was on Vital MX, and he was talking about it. His bike got stolen, and then they got it back. And he finished out the week with some top 10s or whatever, and he's back 30 years later to the day.
On the same bike.
Same bike.
And guys, I believe Jeff Emig has made the pass on Chris Kiefer over there as they're getting ready to come towards the 10 Commandments. I just saw the highlighter green boots coming around first. So Fro able to make it happen. We'll see whether Kiefer's able to respond.
Now watching the 10 Commandments, he's struggled with these things. Yep, but he's got the clean line now. He'll double.
I think as he had riders taking the line away. And then, by the way, that KX 500, that's the next rider they're going to lap. So keep watching, and you're going to see the 57, the KX 500, will be up next as Kiefer tries to. Oh, he's hitching a ride. He's staying right with Emig here.
And he only has to gas that bike 3 times a lap. He told me where he gasses it on the far turn there, and it goes about 3 straightaways, and you give it another little blip. 3 times, man. Saves a lot of gas.
The 500.
Running about 300 RPMs. Brr.
So scared.
Brr.
Just upshift again. So scared that thing's going to hit.
Just take the gear shifter off. You don't need that thing, man.
So back into Storyland, Emig has made the move on Kiefer. Kiefer trying to come back. You see Mike Brown here on Racer TV pulling away. What a job by Emig. Would you have him at 11th or something like that?
At best, 11th, for sure. But he's so methodical. I think he's just like, I know this is a long moto.
Yeah.
Done this before.
You have more time than you think, but Emig's been through this rodeo plenty of times to realize that. And time's starting to run down. We got 5 minutes to go, so we're in the final quarter of this 20-minute moto for Brown.
Brownie managing the race now. 27
Emig
seconds. Away. Comfortable.
27. Managing it.
Coming in for a tire change here in a moment. Keep that thing fresh. There is the number 1, the returning champ. Gets discounts on food when he goes to Denny's. Free tows from AARP if the car breaks down. All the good stuff by turning old, man. The Golden Senior discount. I'm his age, man. I can talk junk. I'm 1 year younger, man. I'm 50 myself. Emig's a little bit older, though. He might be a 51, 2 or so. It's right there.
Well, we got it right here. But you might have to put the reading glasses on if you want to actually see it. Is that true? You need
I do.
You got the readers?
100%.
Emig is
52.
52. Yeah, so he's one of the.
How old is Barry Karsten?
That's what I was about to look
Karsten
for.
is a whole other level.
He is a different decade.
He's a different generation.
56 years old. for Big
56
Dad
years
Barry.
old. How about
That's
that?
not bad in the 40-plus class.
He's got 20 years vested in motocross, so the pension starts rolling in those checks. Motocross just says motocross.
I was pretty impressive. 2 of your top 3
That's what you want to do is get vested in motocross.
in the plus 40 are over 50 years old.
Emig has uncorked it now in the 10 Commandments. Man, he is
Figured
fine.
it out.
Yeah, now that he doesn't have traffic in front of him, he has left Kiefer behind. Fitch is still 4th. Dennis Stapleton of motocross action
There you go.
has climbed up to 5th on the number 84. Michael Mitchell, Michael Sigmund, Ben Riddle, Michael Mercer, and Chris Hunter out of New Jersey. There he is on the number 55. He is in 10th place. But I think everybody knows, oh man, Brown made it. Brown, nothing happened on the drive down. He didn't have any problems.
Nothing.
He didn't get sick. He didn't get hurt. What am I going to do?
He could race with the flu, lose a leg,
And still
race a
take a leg off and make it
KX80. Just
interesting.
come on, man. Ride
Yeah.
with one leg, dude.
Yep.
I don't have a problem with it. I know people are like, I think it's cool, man. Like, just line up next to the guy. You lined up against Jeff Emig, Mike Brown, Ben Riddle, guys that have raced Supercross, Motocross, won titles. Where do you want me to race? What would you like for me to race? I'm 51. Do I need to get in Pro Sport? He'd probably hover around top 10 with that. I mean,
Probably, yeah.
he's not running his fastest lap times. That was a 2:02, and he could probably stay around that 2:02 if he had to, but he doesn't have to.
Well, that's why the classes are split. We have the sportsman division, so 45 and 35 are that. And then some of the others are for riders who have scored points as professionals.
3 minutes to go. 3 whole minutes to go before these guys can go get some Metamucil on the podium there. Pop that Metamucil bottle there, Weege. Some antacids. You got some of those. Hey, let's shake them up. Some Tums for the winner.
It's great, man. We're young for announcers. They're old for racers, but we're all actually the same age. That's the best part about it.
Totally. And they are way more fit than I am. That is for sure. So Jeff Emig has raced himself into a championship here, so he's going to finish, it looks like, second. He's got about a 3-second lead over Kiefer, and Stapleton continues to rise. He's up to 4th. He's put Fitch behind him, so I think Ben Riddle must have went down. He was up there in the mix, and he fell, and now he's slowly trying to creep back up as an 8.
I was just about to say, as I've been watching this top 10, several people moving forward. Michael Mitchell moves into 6th, but Riddle's just been kind of hanging about that 8th place spot. Oh, now he goes down again, so now we find Riddle just on the bubble for the top 10. So not sure what happened with the number 11 there. But, yeah, pretty impressive. I saw Jeff Emig early, just outside the top 10, worked his way in there, and he looked very patient. While
Did not panic. Oh, a traffic jam here. Has to restart the motorcycle. Is that our number 22, Michael Stevenson, I believe. Oh, the bike almost comes to a stop. My man, what's happening here?
I saw this earlier in this section. One rider, it almost looked like came to a complete stop. I'm not sure whether there's something in the rut that maybe we can't see.
There's Jeff Emig, a nice tight shot there. Fresh looking motorcycle, having some fun on his 300. Perfect riding style there. Kiefer trying to stay in tow there. 3 seconds back. I'll tell you what, man, Barry Karsten, he was in 24th place, methodically making his way up to 15th by the end of this moto.
Every time his name lights up, it's green. He just keeps moving forward.
You're right.
Keep
Never
going.
red. That's a good point. Oh, man, you know these guys are tired. The white flag, the surrender flag is out, and God bless them, man. One more lap to go. The left-hand turn, the 47. Emig sets it in there. The bib is perfect. The boots, the gear, the gold hubs, the rims. Obviously looks fresh. One more lap to go. He's going to need 5,000 tear-offs again. Over the tunnel of divorce for some. Right by the Hall of Fame wall there. Wall of Fame. You can look over. His face is probably on there or been on it at some point. Looks over at his mechanic. Yep. All right. Live to fight, man. You're in second. You're in the mix.
Breath. Remember the breath.
Remember to breath. No E on the end of that, right? So Brown turns at 211, Emig with a 207, but that's neither here nor there. It's a 25-second lead for the number 1, Mike Brown. The bike runs better, looks better with less stickers on it, less numbers, just a big fat number 1. Emig through the 10 Commandments as we continue to watch Mike Brown signing some autographs there for some onlookers, walking it through that. Yeah, there's
got to be something there. If Brown takes his feet off the pegs,
there's something happening there. or he's just being careful. It's not an approved technique, though. But props to these guys back in about 15th, 20th. Man, they're getting it, dude. Hunter's coming up from 8th. Sigmund is 9th. Robbie McQuarrie rounds out. Oh, maybe he's in 10th. I don't know. Clayton Miller has been stuck in 12th, man. We got to get him up into the top 10. Barry Carson, 15th still. He could run that pace all day long. One more, about a half lap for the number 1, Mike Brown. He could run triple back-to-back motos and probably wouldn't be a big deal.
That's a Monday.
Yeah, that's training down there at the facility, right? And it is. There he is. One more time around the big right-hander. You slow down just a little bit, let him lap you, save yourself a lap. That's what I would do.
See the riders in front of him waving him
Come
on.
on around, like go around. I'm in the fast lane. There it is, folks. Mike Brown will put together another number 1 finish. Fantastic ride for him. Thumbs up. That guy likes what he sees out of Mike Brown. You got his approval. Random guy watching a race on the outside there. Jeff Emig will come through in about 25 seconds. Kiefer kept him honest. Nobody likes a dishonest rider, so checked him on the facts there. Got on his Google, made sure everything he was saying and doing was correct.
And I'm interested to hear this Chris Kiefer interview to see, especially as in tune as he is with how the motorcycle feels, whether or not he noticed a difference after whatever the mysterious puff of smoke is.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll, of all the people, he can make changes. He knows exactly what to do. Mike Brown, probably keep the helmet on, all the gear for the whole interview, no big deal. Get a little Arma energy there. There's Scott Sepkovic down there taking care of his guys. Got the boys from FXR. Munn Racing, the KTM looks fresh. Mike Brown, 51 years old, handling business here in this plus 40 class. And Jeff Emig has come across the stripe along with Kiefer, so it's official. That is your podium. Those guys made, they had problems. Both of those guys one had a bad start, one fell on the first lap, so props to Emig and Kiefer for putting it all back together.
And you guys said it earlier, all it takes is one bike issue, one lapper to come together with Brownie and one of these other motos. Next thing you know, we've got a serious championship battle. So Brownie, however, looking less out of breath than I did walking over to the podium a minute ago.
Dude,
so
no doubt.
We're gonna need something. They're gonna need some kind of help because he is firing on all cylinders right now.
And we got our buddy Jason Wygant down there with our winner. Jason, what do you have on the podium?
Well, I'm with my buddy Mike Brown. He's hot. He's exhausted. I mean, that moto came right down to the wire, a sprint to the checkers. Well, Kiefer got the whole shot, and I thought, okay, it's on right now. And then, like, half lap later, just in the lead, bro. I mean, can you make it interesting for us a little bit? Or is this just what we're in for again, buddy?
No, I don't know. I mean, I thought Kiefer, when I passed him, thought for sure he's going to put a charge on. And you never know.
He tipped over.
Yeah, okay, I'm lucky then. But no, he's riding good. Everybody's good. I don't know. I'm just, my whole career, I want to win. Doesn't matter if it's pro sport or Plant 75, I'm going to be there. But anyways, I enjoy it. The bike's good. I love the bike. New 350 KTM, Munn Racing, FXR, and all these guys. Dunlop, pro circuit, but I've been here many times, and I'm not here taking advantage of it. This is the only race I count on all year, so I can guarantee next year if I come back after next year, I will do a national after Loretta's, and that'll be it for sure.
Oh, okay. And why would it be next year? A certain age we're looking at, or what?
Yeah, get old as I can, I guess. But no, I try to get as many championships here. I'm not chasing it, but I'm that close, so just keep going here. Enjoy one more year of it, and then I will try a national. If I qualify, good. If I don't, I'll probably be back here.
He's going to be back. Let's be honest. All right, Mike Brown, who do you want to thank?
Oh, earlier I said, Munn Racing, KTM, Pro Circuit, Dunlop Tires, Joe Perez working on my bike all the last 2 weeks getting this thing ready. JB Guns, Arma, Milt, Andy, Brad. It's a big effort, for my racing. They do put a lot into me, and I appreciate it. If it weren't for these guys, no, I'd be sitting on the couch watching these guys 100%. But it's all these guys here that help me get here every week. Pro Taper, Dub Wheels. I enjoy it.
We enjoy having you here. Let's hear from Mike Brown, everybody. Second place, and it was a long journey to get here, and it's awesome to have him back at the ranch. Not a good start, but he does end up second. I don't think you can hear me under there, so hold on. We got him. He's got experience. He's had a couple podiums in his career. It's awesome to get him back here at Loretta Lynn's Ranch and doing it on the two-stroke. And that is an energy drink sponsor. That's a drink sponsor of a different kind. Let's hear it for the apparently Jack Daniels-backed Jeff Emig finishing second. Wow. Well, always an innovator. Jack Daniels on there, is that actual backing or is that just brands that you respect?
Yeah, we got some new gear coming out with We Big Moto, and this is going to be the first one of our line of performance gear. So we figured it being in Tennessee, raise your hand if you like whiskey. It's a little Jack Daniels, yep. I mean, it's all Rhino Power right now, though. We have to wait till Friday night.
Friday, sure. How was that moto with the two-stroke? Obviously, start not great. Was it also a bad gate pick, or is it just you got to get a better start?
No, I left the pickup to my mechanic, BJ Burns. He does all these races with me, so thank you, BJ. I said, I want you to pick. He says, okay, I'm throwing a disclaimer out. But he picked number 8, so we're good. It was, it was just on me, a little bit of nerves, and just didn't get out of the gate like I can. But that Pirelli soft scoop tire hooks up pretty good. So I didn't run it yesterday, but I did today, so it'll be much better.
Okay. You feel pretty good out there?
Yeah. So I just signed a deal with Viral Goggles, and I can't believe I have. Oh no, I don't have any tear-offs left. The roost is so. I mean, with these scoop tires, there's so much roost. Even if you're not following a guy, you're still in roost, right? It just throws it everywhere. But I was surprised to see that I was in second. BJ gave me the board, so I just backed down and tried to be safe.
Okay. See you in the next one. Who else do you want to thank, buddy?
Well, definitely like to thank MX Locker. I'm not sure if you guys have checked out MX Locker. It's an online marketplace to buy and sell motocross stuff. A lot of you are going to have a lot of product after this week is over that you want to sell. MX Locker is the place. We're going to discount our take on the deal, our percentage. We're going to lower the percentage for a week so you guys can sell all of your Loretta stuff.
Well, I'm always up for a deal. Let's hear it for Jeff Emig. Good to have you back in the ranch. Second place, Jeff Emig. And another fun one in this class, Whole Shot Award and a bronze. Let's hear it for Chris Kiefer. I don't even know if you saw this behind your motorcycle. You're a testing guru. You know a lot about motorcycles. You tip over in the corner, you get up, and giant plumes of smoke are coming out of the back of your bike. But do you even know that?
I guess I'm a really crappy test guy because I was in race mode. I didn't even see it. People were freaking out, and I never saw it.
Bike ran fine?
Yeah, after that it was fine. The body ran really rich. My body was real rich, real thick. So it took some energy. I'm just bummed, man. I'm really pissed off. I think I could have rode with Brownie a little bit, and that's my goal, to be within 10 seconds of him. And I just used all my 47-year-old energy picking that thing up. So a little tired, but I'll recover. We'll rebound. My bike's really good off the start. So thanks to Yamaha for that, and Chad at XPR for giving me a nice ECU that I can actually ride the thing here. So yeah, and FXR, of course, for giving me sweet gear. My wife and my kid. I'm here for my kid. This is just for me not being bored. I get bored. I have like ADHD and I need to do something, so we decided to go race.
Not bad at podium when you're not bored. Do you have connectivity? Is that what you're feeling?
A lot. Not as much as Jet's bike. That was a little disappointing coming off from a factory Honda to my own bike, but nonetheless, the guys at KYB did an excellent job, and man, it's hard to beat a stock YZF 450, so it's a great bike.
There's a lot right there. All right, Chris, we'll see you in more podiums within 10 seconds.
Give it up for Weech being here all week. That's a lot of work. So he's here all week. He signs autographs. Maybe have a beer with him.
I got ADHD like you. I got to find something to do. Yes, exactly. All right, that's Chris Kiefer. That's our Whole Shot Award and third. That's our 40-plus class. Thanks for the video crews here, making sure that we're huge on social media.